Durban was, of course, the UNFCCC climate change treaty process. I went there as a board member of We Do to support the Women's Caucus there. And much to our surprise, we ended up with maybe 10, maybe more parallel side events dealing with women, gender, and climate change. And that was amazing. It was sponsored by NGOs, it was sponsored by the UN, everyone was into the topic. And one of the best sessions I went to was convened by Ambassador Vivier from the US, Winnie Biyama from UNDP speaking. We had Benata Diop from Les Femmes Africaines Solidarité speaking, and Mary Robinson, former president of Ireland. And it was convened in that nice period when people really wanted what it is that the governments really should be doing and what the UN ought to be doing. There was something like 17,000 people there, which was a little smaller than Copenhagen. Numbers, I have to say, were very manageable. I was there for attending parallel events, trying to follow as much as possible the negotiations, what was happening, and in the middle of that was a very important meeting, 2-day meeting of the private sector. Now the private sector meeting, which as I recall was called the World Summit on Climate Change, is entirely separate from the UN process, but there you had Nedbank, which is a wonderful South African green bank financing green projects in South Africa, and I went there to learn. I went there to find out what the private sector agenda was. I know zero about financing. I tried to learn more about how Green Fund was going to be seen by the financial sector, what they thought the UN needed to do. And within that environment, we actually had a little spontaneous caucus of women get together one day, and they were women from public relations firms, advertising firms, and in banking.